What's up, Razmanites? You got the Razman here, and today I'm going to do a direct to YouTube upload because it's going to be a sports video. I've decided that all sports videos are going to be direct to YouTube uploads, not because of laziness or anything like that, just because of the fact that when you're doing sports videos, you want immediate reaction. You want to be able to get things up quickly, and that is one of the advantages of the encoding of this new Logitech C920 camera, is that you can do that in full HD files nonetheless. So today I'm going to do a wrestling review, which is something I haven't done in a while. As most of you know, I was doing the reality between the ropes column on geeky.com for a while, so there was really no reason for me to do videos on wrestling, but since the job has kind of made it difficult to always write that column, I want to get back to doing videos, and if I can get back to writing the column at some point, I will definitely do that because I did enjoy doing it. So today we are going to talk about TNA No Surrender, the pay-per-view, which I just got done watching, and wow, this was a great show from TNA. The show kicks off with the first semifinal match in the Bound for Glory series. It's Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe. Tremendous matchup. A lot of back and forth action. This one definitely could have gone either way. In the end, Jeff Hardy gets the victory over Samoa Joe to move on to the finals. Next up, the second semifinal match, James Storm versus Bully Ray. Another great back and forth match. James Storm has the match won. He has Bully Ray down for about a count of 1,000,000, but the referee is down. Bobby Roode returns to TNA out of nowhere, hits James Storm once again for the back of the head with a beer bottle, and allows Bully Ray to get the 1, 2, 3 over Storm. So it's Bully Ray versus Jeff Hardy in the finals of the Bound for Glory series. Not really surprised that they're continuing the feud between Storm and Roode. I just thought that the Storm and Roode feud would finally be settled at Bound for Glory with the world title involved. I thought that tonight we were going to see Bobby Roode somehow revealed as the leader of Aces and Eights, and that's why he put the blame on James Storm this whole time. So because James Storm was the winner of the Bound for Glory series, he petitioned Austin Aries because of all of the problems to allow Bobby Roode to be put into the world title match. It would become a triple threat match between Aries, Storm, and Roode for the world title. And that was my thinking. It didn't go down that way. It's going to be Storm versus Roode one-on-one at Bound for Glory now. Sorry, the shirt got a little tight on me there. Didn't mean to pull on it like that. But yeah, it's Storm versus Roode one-on-one and Bound for Glory. Now no title, and it's good because they've done a good job at making this feud for last year. There definitely is enough heat there where you don't need the world title for it to matter. So I applaud TNA for sort of thinking outside the box with that one. So next up, it's the Women's Knockout Championship match. Miss Tessmacher against Terra. Another really good match from TNA, even for their women's division. This is obviously the one thing that TNA has always had over WWE. Great match. As I predicted, Miss Tessmacher would go over and retain the world title. Where did I predict it? Well, it was on my friend WWE TNA for Life's podcast. So for those of you that missed that, that link will be down below in the description box, as well as all the info for my company Handi Enterprises Inc. Because real quickly before I continue, I forgot to mention that the channel as well as the radio show is now brought to you by Handi Enterprises Inc., your productivity and communication specialist. I figured it appropriate, as did the company, because all of the great equipment that I've gotten as of late for this program is a direct result of my employment at Handi Enterprises Inc. So yeah, all company information is down below in the description box. Make sure you check them out as an official sponsor of this program, whether it has the show intro or not. So like I was saying, another great match from the TNA Women's Division. Tessmacher retains. Next up, it's the fight, the battle between the Armbreaker, as he's been dubbed, the Aces and Eights member, against World Heavyweight Champion Austin Aries. Good street fight battle. Aries throws powder in the face of the guy. He gets him up, puts him in the brainbuster. Looks like he's gonna unmask them. You can guess what happens next. The rest of Aces and Eights come out. All hell breaks loose. Jeff Hardy gets thrown into the steel ring post by a member of Aces and Eights, setting up injury drama for the finals of the Bound for Glory series. Really like the way they did that, and Luke Gallows, who was clearly the guy under the mask in this scenario, looked really good and really in shape. I'm glad TNA is giving him a shot. I think he was a guy that was really underutilized in WWE. Although, if it is Luke Gallows, I said it was Luke Gallows because I think it's been Luke Gallows the whole time under the mask attacking Aries. But when the little glimpse of the mask started to come off, the guy had a tremendous beard. So if it is Gallows, he's definitely grown a major beard since last time we saw him. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, I expect this whole Aces and Eights storyline to culminate in Bound for Glory. The question is, will the Bound for Glory series winner end up being the leader of Aces and Eights? That, of course, is the logical conclusion, but I'm going to give my thoughts on that here in a second and why it could be problematic. So, after the street fight, it was the X Division Championship on the line. Zema Ion against Sanjay Dutt. Great match here. As one would expect, though, Zema Ion retains the X Division title. Next up, the World Tag Team Champions of the World, Daniels and Kazarian, surprisingly successfully retain against the team of Styles and Angle. I picked the team of Styles and Angle all day long, 6 ways from Sunday, but it looks like they're going to continue this feud for AJ somehow one more time at Bound for Glory. I guess it makes sense because you've got nothing to do for either of the three men, Kazarian, Daniels, or Styles, at Bound for Glory. The question is, will Kurt Angle be his partner? Will he get a new partner? Will the tag team battles even be involved? Or will AJ Styles face the two men in a gauntlet style match with the loser leaves TNA type of stipulation? Should be interesting. And finally, the finals of the Bound for Glory series. I accidentally skipped over a match that was before the World Tag Team title match, so let me go over that. Is Magnus versus Rob Van Dam. Good match. Didn't think Magnus got enough of a chance to show what he could do, though, because in the end, Rob Van Dam gets the victory. Would have liked to seen it gone the other way. I think Magnus is the future of one of the futures of professional wrestling. So now we got the finals of the Bound for Glory series. Blu-ray comes out. Jeff Hardy's music plays twice. He can't answer the bell. Sorry, just got some major sinus drainage making my eyes all blurry. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to finish this review so I can maintain the whole getting it up quickly thing. But anyway, Jeff Hardy's music hits twice. He doesn't answer the bell. Hulk Hogan has to come out, propose to Bully Ray that the finals of the Bound for Glory series take place on Impact 4 days later so that Jeff Hardy can get close to 100%. In the end, Jeff Hardy does come out. Good match for everything it was. Jeff Hardy sells the injury he suffered at the hands of Aces and Eights really well, and in the end shows courage and prevails. So Jeff Hardy is your winner of the Bound for Glory series. It's going to be Jeff Hardy versus Austin Aries for the world title at Bound for Glory. Now, the question is, does Jeff Hardy turn heel and become the leader of Aces and Eights? It looks like that might happen, but I'm not a big fan of it because I don't think Jeff Hardy's a convincing heel. This is another thing I said on Brennan WWE TNA for Life's podcast. I don't think that Jeff Hardy is a good convincing heel, so I wouldn't go that way. But however they tie in Aces and Eights in the world title, there's clearly going to be a tie in there, so it'll be interesting what they do. But good match. Looking forward to Hardy versus Aries, Bound for Glory. Either way, good pay-per-view by TNA. See you all next time. Sorry, I hadn't shut it off yet, and I was trying to figure out why. It's because I messed up the sign-off, so this is reality according to the Razman, and Razman style is not just a catchphrase, but a way of life. I promise tomorrow's debut of the 2012 Bingo series, Welcome to the Jungle, will be better. If I'm going to do these direct uploads, they will be better. There won't be as much moving back and forth, so see ya.